very special sort to show people around, which I've had a lot of messages over. So this is this is my only. I'm very fortunate sometimes in my videos to say this is one of my, but in this instance I can't do that. This is my one and only Husqvarna 2101 XP, and I'll do the video in two halves. So I've taken off just the over covers, just the top covers, to show the overall condition. I'll walk around with the camera, I'll explain why I've done that in a minute, and hopefully to do this girl some justice as well. Okay. So as I go through the parts, I'll put them back into the tray, and then I'll show this girl running, because this has just literally been a show saw for me, just on display in one of my workshops, and is probably the nicest Husqvarna I've ever owned. So where to start with this girl? Okay, so we'll start with the lid when we take off the top cover. So they are devils for braking normally, and this top cover is absolutely perfect and unblemished. No burning, no breaks or cracks. All original screws, and it's perfect. The air filter cover, again, little retaining nylon washer for the rear screw. Stickers in place, and again, absolutely perfect. Has the air filter, which is mint. Little primary gauze or steel mesh which sits in the back before it gets to the main air filter sitting on the carburetor. Perfect. Let's go to the side cover. So virtually never see these, with the part number stamped 444 and 445. So the genuine Husqvarna chain guide plates. And okay, let's go on to the brake cover. I hope you can see just the condition of this. So the paintwork is just unblemished. The little rubber deflector at the back is perfect. The chain brake handle, the metal's bright. Chain brake works flawlessly, obviously. And just side of the sticker missing here. Put it back there, and onto the pull start housing. So the little metal spacer or air conductor plate, and the pull start housing, which is again no fin damage, beautiful original paintwork. Screws with the washers, and okay, let's look at the bar and chain next. So comes with a excellent tooth life 3/8 full chisel chain. It's running a genuine solid nose Canadian guide bar, 24-inch. The chain guide rails are perfect. Just a beautiful period solid nose bar. Put her there. Okay, and then onto this amazing saw. Actually guys, sorry, rotating the camera, that might play tricks when I upload this. So the paint is staggering all the way around. The clutch housing, original felling spike, original exhaust. So it's nice to let people know as well. So I haven't removed either the clutch, the felling spike, I haven't removed the exhaust. It's nearly impossible to find them in this type of condition. No damage to the flywheel, all the starter pulls in place, correct filler caps, beautiful paint on the underside. So they're a nominal 100cc engine, big piston as well, 56mm piston, 40mm stroke, original Husqvarna ignition coil cap. I haven't removed the carburettor. None of these screws have been undone, and all the way around. Everything on the saw, as far as I know, is original, perhaps with the exception of the guide bar nuts for the side, and they are simply impossible to find in this condition. I mean, absolutely impossible. Right guys, I'm going to quickly put the camera back on its stand. Back in a moment. Hi guys. Okay, so she's back together. Alright, I can't remember what I was saying now in between, but very special saw then from Husqvarna. Even in today's terms, I'd say they're just such an iconic saw. So her older brother or older sister would have been the 1100cc or the 1100 CD back from 72ish or around that time, 72, 73, 1972, 1973, and then the incarnation, still a 56mm piston and still a 40mm stroke, and then went to a 2100 and a 2100 CD, and then the last of the breed is the 2101 XP. So real late on as well. I think these finished in around 1990, and incredibly, I think they state you can run up to a is it a 60 inch 5-foot bar. I mean, monster, absolute monster bar. So I drove a long way to collect this from this gentleman. So I travelled 400 miles to pick this girl up just because she was so special and untarnished. And then after she was purchased, she was just put on display for me. She's just as an absolute thing of beauty. So make sure that's off compression wise. She's an absolute brute, and starting, I don't think we need throttle lock. Oh, it off. Okay. So she's just spectacular and sublime in every way. She's completely undamaged. There's nothing missing or broken around the saw. Chain brake is perfect. Any of you that know some of these engines, the paint on the exhaust is still all intact all the way around. The paint on the inside of the clutch housing, on the inside of the clutch cover, on the side of the engine is all pristine and unmarked. She's just a spectacular example of this 100cc, say 100, I think they're a nominal 99, but yep, 100cc, beautiful Swedish chainsaw. So there she is, that's the 2101 XP, unsurpassed really, and I think the only thing you can buy bigger now from Husqvarna is the 3120, well that's a different creature altogether. And for me, this is just one of the nicest saws that they've made. I absolutely love this setup, absolutely love it. But I've never ever had anything to cut it would utilise really the power of this saw, and I've loved using my 285s, but this one, she's just so perfect. I've just kept her as a display saw. Let me show her on a restart. I hurt my hands a few times starting this girl. So just straight up to the top end, down to a beautiful, beautiful, heavy, fat idle, just spectacular. Okay guys, so hope it's not too long a video. It's just, if you're selling something special and you're going to let it go to somebody that's going to appreciate her, it's nice to be able to see all the details around the saw and see just how much care this girl has had. Guys, thanks for watching. That's my irreplaceable 2101 XP, and as I've said to a few people that have messaged me, try and find another one, and if you do, try and find one which is just unused in that regard. She's just spectacular. Stay safe guys. Bye for now.